So let's be clear. The Republicans have been telling us for decades, that the government does not work. Marjorie Taylor Greene just said that federal employees don't deserve a paycheck because they don't produce anything. What a freaking idiot. It's not the government's job to produce anything. It's not a freaking business like people think it is. But either way, they've been trying to convince us that the government is inefficient and doesn't work. And people believe that. They hate the government. They hate the federal government. They hate state governments. I mean, look at any organization has problems. I'm not going to sit here and say that it doesn't have problems. But the reality is that they have wanted to privatize things because they have money invested in the companies that they want to privatize, or they're getting kickbacks. The government should not be privatizing anything. The reality is that if you go back and research why the government doesn't work, it doesn't work because the Republicans have effectively, systematically, and strategically made it not work. They have worked to make it not work. They have voted against any type of advancement that has to do with the government in systems and processes. It has been Democrats who have been working on behalf of the American people to move our country ahead in innovation and in education and bringing people up and out of poverty. It has always been the Democrats who have done that. It has been the Republicans since the early 1900s who have systematically and strategically tried to push our country into the dirt. And I'm sorry, it's just the way that it is. If you can prove me wrong, I would love to see that. I would love to see evidence, not opinions, not ideas, not people whose hands are in the cookie jar stealing from us, telling us they're not stealing from us, because that's not really like legitimate sources, but real legitimate sources like legislation that's been put forth that makes your life better. You show me that, where they're not giving tax breaks to billionaires, before it was millionaires, now billionaires, where they're not trying to enrich themselves. You show me legislation where they're trying to like better the Department of Education, not abolish it, better the post office, not privatize it, better the IRS, not criminalize it. You show me legislation where that is happening, and I will eat my words. I don't want to be right. I don't want to have this negative opinion of half of the country. I want to think that they're actually out there trying to do good things. So you show me that I'm wrong, and let's have a conversation about it. So basically my point is that we, Americans, need to understand what's happening so we can work together. The people who are Democrats and Republicans, there's nothing wrong with being conservative in a way, right? But the reality is that we have to, as people, stick together and make our legislative officials work for us. And then also, like, let's not vote people in who are stupid, like Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert. Yes, I'm being condescending. I will admit that. I'm a little irritated. But we got to get it together, people. We don't have time to keep going through this. We got to learn. We got to learn faster. We have to educate ourselves quicker. So let's go. Clock is ticking.